Today we're going to talk about this beautiful 9-piece professional knife set from the NANFANG Professional Cooking Company. These guys have been doing knives for 27 years, which means that they know their knives, and these are fantastic. They come housed in this beautiful Beechwood block. It's got little plastic nubs on the bottom to keep it from sliding around, and I think it is just absolutely stunning. Part of the kit is a knife sharpener and this handy kitchen scissors, which I just undid right here, right? They come locked. You want to open those, which is great because if you've got kids around, you want it to be more child-proof. And the cool thing about these is they can be used right-handed or left-handed, so everybody can use them. I like to use them for cutting my herbs, my green onions, things like that. So you can see that just went right through. It is awesome. Let me go ahead and place that to the side so it's not in our way. Then I thought I would just go ahead and pull each of these out one at a time and maybe talk about them a little bit. So this is going to be my 8-inch chef's knife, and you can see on that, I'm going to kind of go back and forth with it, that there is this beautiful patterning on the outside of it. And the reason that that patterning exists is because these are made with VG10 steel sandwiched in between 33 layers of high quality Damascus steel on either side of it. That creates this beautiful rippling pattern that you can see on the surface, and then it also creates the perfect mix of hardness and durability. It keeps them sharp, helps you do precision cutting, it helps with your accuracy and your edge retention. Speaking of the edge, each of the blades has been hand sharpened on the edge, and they are double beveled, which helps keep these fantastic knives just in good shape and help you to do whatever. So this 8-inch chef's knife is good for all kinds of things. He's kind of a jack of all trades. He can do meat, he can do vegetables, fruit, whatever. He is excellent for slicing, dicing, mincing, whatever. These knives are all perfectly weighted and ergonomic, so they are comfortable in your hand, they're good to grip, they're easy to use, and just look at that beautiful modern style. These are gorgeous knives. I can't tell you enough how beautiful they are, and they are so sharp. I'll tell you what, because I cut my finger on one pulling it out of the bag. So be careful, but yeah, I love it because it's going to take care of things. The next one, let's pull it out and see what we've got. This is going to be my 7-inch Santoku knife. It's going to be good for making thin slices of things, whether it's your vegetables or your cheese or whatever. I don't know if you can see, but there are these dimples down here at the bottom on both sides. These dimples are going to keep this knife from hanging onto the food. So it's going to allow me to make a nice thin slice, and then also it will not stick to the food, which is great. See, so I just went ahead and did that with this cheese, and it is awesome. Love it. Let's see which one we get next. The bread knife. So this is an 8-inch bread knife. You can see the serrated edge on this. It's going to be perfect for cutting breads with all kinds of crusts. You can do, a thicker crust or a soft crust, and it's not going to squish your bread. I chose a thicker one to demo with, but I wanted to just show you how perfect that sliced. It's gorgeous. And this is extra long. It's the 8 inches, so that you can have these long, smooth strokes with it and get that beautiful cut each time. Go ahead and place that over here. Which one do we get next? This one is going to be the 8-inch slicing knife. It's very similar to a carving knife. This would be perfect for your meats or anything of that nature, and it makes nice thin slices. So I've got this chicken breast right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and show you how beautiful do these look. I mean, you could just cut that up and put it on a salad. They're very thin, they're uniform, they are gorgeous, and it didn't smush my chicken at all, which I appreciate because presentation, right? And This one is going to be my 5.5-inch utility knife. It's also got a serrated edge, so it's going to be good for all kinds of things. I thought maybe we would try and demo it with this apple, see what happens. Went through that like butter. It was awesome. Let me just see. So maybe I want tiny little slices. No problem. There is not a job that these knives cannot handle. These are, look at that, just, yep, tiny little apple pieces, turned out great. Go ahead and put that aside. That leaves this bad boy for the last. This is going to be my 3.5-inch paring knife. He's going to be good for peeling or for detail work, for fine tuning. Let's just go ahead and see what happens if I try and use it to peel this apple. Came right off. It was so easy, just smooth as can be. And there we go. In no time, I have peeled that. This is just a cute little knife, but you want to be careful because it is so sharp. And the best thing about these knives, 100% money back guarantee. If there's any point where you're using them and you don't love them, you can send them back and get your money back. That is how confident the NANFANG brothers feel about their knives. And they should, because these are awesome. These knives are phenomenal, and they're gonna help you to be the chef that you have always wanted to be. Give it a go. You won't regret it.